a chassid by the name of Rabbi Kanakov approached the previous Rebbe, Rabbi Yosef Yitzchak, and said, hey, we have a way to reach thousands of children. And the Rebbe really saw the potential of this program.
When our Rebbe arrived in the United States, and he took over the work of Merkez and all of the other educational programs of Lubavitch, the first program that was discussed and was set up was the program of Release Time under Committee for Furtherance of Jewish Education. And this was something that our Rebbe developed and later on supported it very strongly. It was very close to his heart.
Für die Kinder, wo die Eltern haben sie viele nicht geschickt, in Käse kein Chinuch von Niedigkeit. In Lechol Apoches bin kein Chinuch am Heim in der Public School, in der Bote Sefer Mamlachtiyim, soll man mit sie dort lernen, in Lechol Apoches, wie viel zu losen Niedigkeit. Und danach hat man gesehen, bei Meshach Hashonim, als hochgestellt geworden von Seher Alofim oder Bovis, wo seine danach weggegangen lernen in Yeshivas und geworden Shemre Teiro mit Kaime Mitzvahs, Kechol Hador.
Jewish children in public school have no exposure to Judaism whatsoever. The importance of this program was really essential to just not only save the child, but really save the family.
There's a lot of kids that are in public school that have Jewish parents that don't even know they're Jewish because they're not getting that background history.
These are families who are totally unaffiliated. Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur was not on their agenda at all. It was through this 1 hour a week that the rabbinic student, that the seminary student approached and studied with this child, that it transformed the child, transformed the home, transformed the family, and got them involved in a life of Judaism.
Over the last 5 years, close to 400 Release Time children have left the public school system and have registered in yeshivas all over the New York City metropolitan area. So in effect, we're an organization which doesn't want the children to come back to us next year. We want them to leave us, to leave our program, and to go attend yeshivas and attend Jewish day schools.
But being able to go to this Release Time program gives them that background and to learn about their Jewish heritage.
They come to Release Time and they get taught about the Parsha, about Yiddishkeit, Yomim Tovim, brachas, basics of what every Jew needs to know, like little seeds, and every little thing you give them, they remember for the rest of their life.
It feels amazing to be part of such an organization, ready for so many years, and you're continuing it. And sometimes you meet the parents of the kids you're teaching, and they say, I remember when I was in Release Time, and it changed my life forever, and that's why I'm sending my kids. It gives you a great feeling.
It started 80 years ago. We're doing the same thing we're doing for the last 80 years with greater improvements. Of course, with technology and resources that we have today in the classroom, much greater than we had.
The countless numbers of stories of families that actually became more observant and actually changed their whole lifestyles towards a Jewish Torah lifestyle because of the child attending a Release Time class. There are at least Release Time children who started off with families that were non-observant, who, because of Release Time, went to yeshiva, because of yeshiva, went on to become rabbis and teachers and scholars and leaders in the Jewish community. And this is something that, of course, the Release Time operation, the Release Time program, is very proud of.
Jake was in a special ed class. He was in a small class with 12 kids. He always struggled. He had really bad anxiety.
I didn't like public school so much because the teachers weren't really nice and the kids bullied me a lot.
I would get him to school, the days that I could get him to school, and he would be kicking, crying, screaming, and I would have to leave him at PS 312 with his principal outside carrying him into the building screaming and crying. Academically, he was not doing well at all.
Ready? Shake it to the right way, this way.
I started Release Time about 4 or 5 years ago.
And he really didn't have a background on Jewish education, and I thought it was a great way to give him education on his Jewish background. I wanted him to know about his culture, religion, where he comes from.
I did feel like they cared about me. They wanted us to learn.
The rabbis always were so good to him. They kept in touch with him. They knew about his anxiety. Whatever we can do will help you. Release Time rabbis, no matter where we lived, and we've lived a few places in Brooklyn in the last 7 years. Every year you guys always come back to my house wherever I live. That means a lot to us. Jake always looks forward to it, and this year was even more special to me to tell you guys how much my family has changed. I'm so proud of all the changes we're going through. And we love you guys. Jake, he wears a yarmulke every single day, tzitzits. I'm so grateful. My whole family's lives turned around. He pushes our family. I even don't go on my phone anymore on Fridays because of him. And as a family, we're growing like such a beautiful direction. And you guys opened that door for him, Release Time. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Because you found what you truly believe in.
Going to Release Time every week changes people's life, and it changed my life.
Al derech ze banege zu näher bichlal. Is du als eine, was sie sein, sich mir jaisch, am gesagt, die Jugend geht a reis mit der ganzen Sturm an gegen die Friedigen dort. Und teinet hat der Friediger dort beim Meer schon und beim Tischen schon. Und sie seine Junge, was sie kann sein, also werden zurück der Kishor, ist da geworden der Ruftur. Am wird nicht Spol, was Yitzchak lieb, was mit Legor in Stadlos, wenn geht zu der Jugend. Und danach haben wir gesagt, dass wird geboren ein Kind und kommt zu gehen auf ein Schabbos. Oder auf ein Jontef oder auf ein Mittelwoch. Da nicht mehr. Aber das ist mehr nicht wie ein einzelner Fall. Und der einzelne Fall, wer weiß, wie lange sich halten.
There is no better time and no better project on the holiday of Yud Shvat, where the Rebbe, our Rebbe, has expressed that it's his wish and his hope that you will support this vital work of Release Time. We make a difference, and the only way we can do that is with your help. I ask of you, I inspire you, and hopefully excite you to support us and support us generously. Thank you.